WON YouTube Networks is now on Facebook. Check it out.
This is WON Brooklyn.
Coming to you from a rainy new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, New York, WON Sports presents New York White Sox Baseball, powered by MLB The Show 19. This afternoon is the final game of a three-game series between the New York White Sox and the New York Yankees. We'll have the first pitch and all the action coming up following these messages.
Me making this surprise present for you. Do you like what you see? Well, good. So I was just getting a little tired, so I'm going to take a little break, okay? Oh. Babe, can you help me? I have a cramp. Babe, can you please come help me? I've got a cramp in my leg. Babe, this isn't part of the performance. Can you please... Please come help me. Chris, come help me. I have a cramp in my leg.
Welcome back to New Yankee Stadium. On the mound for the Yankees in this rainy afternoon is J.A. Happ, looking to try to salvage this series for the Yankees. They've lost this series 2-0, but are looking to try to avoid a sweep in a rainy New Yankee Stadium. And here come the Sox, and Roberto Alomar will lead off. In this series, 6 for 11 with a double and 2 runs batted in. Roberto Alomar, batting in the number 1 slot here this afternoon, delivers the first pitch, and it's a high drive to dead center field in the raindrops. Hicks goes back, it's gone. So long farewell. What a way to begin the game. Roberto Alomar with a lead-off home run on the first pitch of the ball game, and the Sox have a 1-0 lead just like that. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Roberto Alomar, this bud's for you. That looked like a high pitch, and he tattooed it in the dead center. That ball just kept on carrying and carrying. What a way to begin the game. And the batter now will be Don Mattingly, who has a 7-game hitting streak, 21 for 39 so far. Overall, .538 average, 10 home runs, and 19 runs batted in. 1-0 Sox on the leadoff home run by Alomar. The pitch on the way to Mattingly. Ground ball to first. 1 pitch, 1 out after the home run.
Batting third, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now bring up Ken Griffey Jr. The Sox lineup looks like this. As you know, Mattingly just grounded out. He's batting number 2. Alomar to lead off home run. Ken Griffey batting third. He's coming up now. Reggie at cleanup. Henderson 5th. Thomas 6th. He's the DH. Boggs 7. Larkin 8. And Evan Gattis batting 9th and catching as Piazza gets the night off, or make it the day off. Here's Ken Griffey Jr. In this series, 6 for 10 with 3 home runs and 2 doubles. Hit a bullet bomb yesterday for the first run of the ball game in the 7th. And he rips one high in the air to right. Judge is back there on the warning track, leaping up, and he's got it. Boy, he's a tall dude. He makes the catch for out number 2, and Griffey knows he just missed it. Now bring up Reggie Jackson, who hit a home run to the second deck yesterday afternoon. 2-out delivery, and he hits one on the ground at second, and this inning's over. But not before, on the first pitch of the ball game, Roberto Alomar takes A.J. Happ deep to center. In the middle of the first, it's the Sox 1, and the Yankees coming to bat. Tom Seaver will be pitching here this afternoon. This is his 4th start. He's been in 3, a record of 2-1, an area of 6.56. 23.1 innings pitched, 32 hits he surrendered, 9 walks surrendered, and 36 strikeouts delivered. And he'll be facing a tough Yankee lineup, which is trying to wake up. Brett Gardner will be the batter. It's a 1-0 Sox lead on the Alomar home run. Strike, 0-1. Final game of this 3-game series. Sox head back home to take on Kansas City in an NL Central Division showdown. The 0-1 to Gardner. A high pop-up in the shallow right center, and Alomar's there. And there's your first out. So,
The third baseman,
Miguel Andujar will be the batter, but let's take a look at the lineup for the Yankees. You have Gardner, Andujar, Judge, Stanton, Torres, Sanchez, Didi, Voit, and Aaron Hicks. That's your lineup for the Yankees. Miguel had a tough day yesterday. He's had a tough series all around. Popped up in the shallow left center field. Coming on is Griffey Jr. under this one. He makes the catch for the second out of the ball game. Our next Sox gamecast will be Wednesday against Kansas City from the old stadium. We'll have it for you here on WON 9 Wednesday. The batter's Aaron Judge. 1 for 8 in this series. That one was yesterday afternoon with a long game-tying home run in the 7th inning. I mean, he really hit it a long way. Takes a strike. 0-1 is the count. The umpires in this rainy day. Parker will be catching the corner ball to strikes. Hardy at third, Lawrence at second, and Ross at first. The 0-1 by Seaver. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
0-2. Straight up, foul. Seaver trying to calm himself with the raindrops. It's going to be interesting to see how long both teams will play in this rain. There's a high pop up into right. Reggie under this one. Can of corn, side retired. No hits, no runs. We have played 1 here in the rainy Bronx. It's a 1-0 Sox lead. And we'll see how long we'll continue to play in these conditions. Ricky Henderson will be the batter here. And a ground ball to the shortstop, Didi. He's got his man. And there's one down. So we're keeping an eye on the umpires here in this game this afternoon. And here's the defense for the Yankees. Judge, Hicks, Stanton, Didi, Torres, Voit, Andujar, and Gary Sanchez. There's Frank Thomas sitting at 275 with 3 home runs, 6 runs under his belt so far this year. A.J. Happ with 1 out under his belt in this inning. There's a high fly ball to deep left field. You You can kiss it goodbye and put it on the board. So long, farewell. A long solo shot by the Big Hurt, and it's a 2-0 Sox lead. His 4th of the year, and there was no doubt about that one. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets home run. Hey, Frank Thomas, this butt's for you. Man, did he crush that one. So the batter now is Wade Boggs.
The third baseman, Wade.
Boggs lines it over the second baseman's head into right field. So a base hit after the home run here with 1 out.
Batting in, the shortstop.
And now bring up Barry Larkin batting in the number 8 slot. He's 5 for 10 in this series and is officially a Yankee killer. 3 home runs, a double, and 5 runs batted in as the rain continues to pour and we keep hearing thunder in the background. A chopper could be 2. There's 1. And in time! They may want to review this. They won't. Side retired. The Big Hurt delivers a bomb, making it 2-0 in the middle of the second inning. Well, Giancarlo Stanton is the batter. And he's hitting a .388 with 2 home runs and 11 runs batted, and he has been silenced in this series so far as the conditions continue to be the same, rainy and soaking. Seaver back to work now, nursing a 2-0 lead as a foul ball, strike 1. There's a high fly ball deep to left field. You can kiss it goodbye. So long, farewell, Stanton smash. Home run for Giancarlo, the former Sox, makes it a 2-1 ball game. Man alive, he did not miss any of that one. And the Yankees strike back here in the second. 2-1. And for Giancarlo, I believe that's home run number 4 of the year. And man, did he ever crush this one. No doubt about this one. Into the second deck. That is some raw power this guy has, folks. 2-1 in favor of the Sox. And the batter now is Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman,
And he fouls it away for strike 1. Torres, .224 average. No home runs. 6 runs batted in. And he fouls it away, 0-1. So they get 0-2, my mistake. The 0-2 on the way. Popped up into shallow right center. Coming on is Griffey Jr. under this one. Makes the catch for out number 1. So I'll bring up Gary Sanchez, the number 6 hitter. Let's take a look at the defense for the White Sox. The outfield is Jackson, Griffey Jr., and Henderson. The infield is Larkin, Alomar, Mattingly, Boggs. The catcher is Evan Gattis. Here's Gary Sanchez hitting at .234 with 2 home runs, 9 runs batted, 1 for 7. Hit a home run on Friday night. That's been it. He's been quiet. He's a potential tying run at the plate, fouls it back, strike 1. The 0-1 on the way is a strike, 0-2. 54 degrees, rainy, wind blowing from right to left. Ugly conditions here on this Sunday afternoon. The 0-2, fouled away, we'll do it again. Again, the 0-2, he struck him out. There's your first strikeout of the ball game. Delivered by Seaver. And they're 2 down there in the second. Now bring up Didi Gregorius. Seaver. Running 1 run off the bat of Stanton. And make it a 1-run lead for the Sox. Didi 213 average with 2 home runs and 7 runs batted in. 2 stolen bases as well. The 0-1 underway. Another foul ball. Now it's 0-2 on Didi. The stretch by Seaver. And the 0-2 delivery inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is popped up into left field. Henderson under this one. Makes the catch, side retire, but not before Giancarlo Stanton delivers a bomb into the second deck. And at the end of 2, it's the Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. Evan Gattis getting the call to catch and swing today. Average at 500, 1 home run and 1 run batted in. It's a 2-1 Sox lead. And the big lumberjack fella is set to look at his first pitch coming to him. And he fouls it away, strike 1. Two to 1 Sox. And the 0-1 by Happ. And he went too far, 0-2. Evan knows he had a pitch to drive, but just was hesitant. And it cost him. 0-2 now. And a pitch by A.J. Evan gets a hold of that one. Bye-bye, baby. So long, farewell. Evan Gattis with home run number 2 of the year. And boy, was it ever a bomb. It's 3-1, Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Evan Gattis, this bud's for you. He didn't miss any of that one, folks. Now here's Roberto Alomar. And he lines one to deep left center. He homered off of A.J. This time he flies off of A.J. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Here's Don Mattingly. Grounded out. Back in the first. 3-1 Sox lead on the Evan Gattis home run hit in the third. Mattingly slaps one deep to right center. Hicks is going back, and it is off the top of the wall. Mattingly may get caught at second, and he's a dead duck. Or is he? No, he's safe. He's safe at second. He just snuck in there. A double for Don, and now bring up Ken Griffey. One out, one on, a runner's in. The pitch by Happ, line to right field, base hit. Mattingly stays at third. Griffey moves to first, runners at the corners, and 1 down, and A.J. Happ and the Yankees are in trouble again.
Number 44, Reggie.
And I'll bring up Reggie Jackson, who has done damage against his former club many times, and could have the duty to do it again. He's 0 for 1 today. Runners at the corners, 1 down, a run is in. The infield is in, the outfield is deep. There she goes! High drive, right field, kiss it goodbye. So long, farewell, Mr. October destroys one. His 16th of the year. And it's a 6-1 Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Reggie Jackson, this bud's for you. No doubt about that one. Only how far? Here's Henderson. On the ground to short. 2 down. And a sarcastic cheer from the fans. Here's Frank Thomas with a solo home run back in the second. A second decker. Thomas lines one to deep left field, and that's going to be caught side retire. But the Sox score 4 runs. Retire, but the Sox score 4 runs here in the third. And in the middle of the third, it's the Sox 6 and the Yankees 1. Rain continues to pour here in the Bronx, and Luke Voigt will be the batter. .335 average, 2 home runs, 2 runs batted in, and boy, they could use some runs right now. Down by 5 against Tom Seaver, nursing a 5-run lead. Strike taken, 0-1. Voigt fouls it away. 0-2. And another foul ball. And a high drive, deep left center field. How far will it fly? It's into the bleacher creatures and left. Holy cow! Did Luke strike on that one? A long solo home run. The Yankees are fighting back and still alive. They're down by 4 at 6-2. What a shot by Luke Voigt. We know this guy has some serious power. We saw it towards the end of last year's season. Man, oh man, did he hit that one far. Into the seats in left field. Here's the swing, and I mean, he got all of that one. I mean to tell you, what a shot. So Seaver makes another mistake. And Aaron Hicks swings and misses, strike 1. Hicks hitting at .283 with 3 home runs and 10 runs batted in. No stolen bases so far, so the Yankees get a run back and are down by 4. The pitch to Hicks. There's a high fly ball, well hit to left. Back is the outfielder, Henderson, toward the corner. It's gone. Back-to-back on the Bronx Bombers. Aaron Hicks with a home run. And it's all of a sudden a 6-3 ball game. Aaron Hicks with an opposite field shot, and the Yankees somehow in some way for the first time in this series have scored more than 1 run against the Sox pitching and are within 3. The lead is cut in half. It's 6-3 Sox. And Tom Seaver in the early going so far looks like he does not have it. And now there's going to be a discussion here to see if they'll stop play. Well, a 30-minute rain delay, and we're back in action here in the third, and the top of the order as the rain has stopped here at the stadium, and there's a pop-up into right. Reggie Jackson is there and makes the catch. So after the home runs, play stopped for 30 minutes for the rain to clear. It has cleared. It's still darkened skies. So, and guess what? Tom Seaver's still in the game. So a 30-minute rain delay. And Michael Andujar is the batter. He flew out back in the first. Strike taken, 0-1.
0-1.
0-1 underway. Fly ball into right center field. Hit well. Ken Griffey under this one, and this inning now has 2 outs collected. The batter now is Aaron Judge. .245 average, 4 home runs, 11 runs batted in. It's a 6-3 ball game. We got ourselves a dandy. Judge hammers it foul, strike 1. The 0-1 underway. Swing and a miss, 0-2. There's a high, shallow pop fly to center. Ken Griffey Jr. under this one. Puts it away, side retired, but the Yankees are alive. 2 home runs in this inning, back-to-back. And at the end of 3, after a long 30-minute rain delay, it's 6-3 Sox. Well, there's Reggie Jackson with the big blow, a 3-run home run. Right now, the turning point in this game, but the Yankees responded with 2 runs in the third inning before the 30-minute rain delay hit. As we reach the bottom of the order, Wade Boggs, I mean the semi-bottom of the order. Boggs had a single this last time up. The rain has completely stopped here at the new stadium. 30-minute rain delay, and there's a fly ball to left. Can of corn, out number 1. We'll be on the air Wednesday from the old stadium between the New York White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. You're on WON Channel 9, you don't want to miss it. Barry Larkin, now the batter. 448 average. Hammers one into right center. And Hicks is going to have problems getting to that one. It is off the wall. And Larkin is thinking about going for 3. He's going to stay put at second. A long one-out double. His 9th double of the year. And the Sox have a man in score position with 1 down. And how long will A.J. Happ be in this game? We shall see. Here's Evan Gattis, who hit an absolute bomb to left field his last time up. His 2nd home run of the year. One out, one on. 6-3 Sox lead. And a line drive to left center field. That's going to be an extra base hit and an RBI for Gattis. On his way to second. He's in there with an RBI double. The Sox score a run. It's 7-3. Wow. So Alomar will now be the batter. And Aaron Boone ain't going to have Happ face him. Tough day for Happ. Weather or no weather, a tough day for the Yankee pitcher. This call to bullpen brought to you by Pizza Hut. We'll step aside.
Carlton Fisk calls all my pitches. Even this one for these washable, durable White Sox placemats from your hometown Pizza Hut restaurants. Oh, yeah. Just order any Pizza Hut pizza and get a set of 2 White Sox placemats for just 89 cents. There are 4 White Sox placemats in all, and they're available only at your hometown Pizza Hut restaurants. Hey, what's that? Fork ball. Fork ball? I don't even have a fork ball. Where'd you learn to catch?
Back at the stadium, Jordan Montgomery will be the batter. 1 for 1. That's his record. Jordan Montgomery. An ERA of 10.13. So he's got a lot of work to do. He's coming off Tommy John surgery, so it's going to be a rough beginning days for him. Roberto Alomar, the batter. He had a leadoff home run in the ball game, which was absolutely tattooed. It's a hot shot to right for a base hit. First and third, and 1 down.
The first baseman, number 23.
And I'll bring up Don Mattingly.
Mattingly.
See what they have in front of him. There's a... Is that a strike or a ball? I can't even tell. I'm away from... Now it's 0-1. I see it now. The 0-1 to Mattingly. Ripped to right field. That could be problems. Judge on his horse. Can't get to it. It's off the wall. A run will score. It's 8-3 Sox. And the ball is thrown to left field. And that may score everybody. 1 run will score. Donnie will be held up at third. Yankees looking like the Harlem Globetrotters. The bad version. It's 9-3. And the Bluebirds are out. And here's Ken Griffey. There's a third, a couple of runs in and a huge error by the Yankees. Ground ball up the middle. Out number 2 recorded. And a sarcastic cheer from the fans at the new stadium. Here's Reggie Jackson. A big 3-run home run his last time up. His average and his numbers just continue to be eye-popping. Up the middle, another hit. Well, he just knows how to hit the ball. What an eye ratio he has. Here he is, leader in hits, 32. Well, now it's 34 after those 2 hits. Here's Ricky Henderson, who's had a tough game so far. Has not joined the hit parade. He's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Ten to 3 Sox lead the Yankees. The pitch. Henderson grounds into a whole base hit, and he does join the hit parade. And the Yankee bullpen once again cannot record an out when they need to. And Frank Thomas, who homered earlier, is coming to the plate. First and second occupied, 2 down, 10 to 3 Sox lead. The pitch by Montgomery. High fly ball right in the center. Hicks is going back. He's going to look up, and you can put it on the board. Yes! The Big Her with his second home run of the afternoon, and all of a sudden it's a 10-run lead, 13 to 3. 3-run shot by Frank Thomas, and fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Big Hurt, this bud's for you. Dead center onto the netting in Monument Park. That is a crush job. Here's Wade Boggs. On the ground toward the hole to the second baseman. This inning's over. But not before the Sox tee off again against the bullpen. In the middle of the inning, it's the Sox leading by 10, 13 to 3. Giancarlo Stanton will be the batter. He's 1 for 1 with a solo shot to the second deck, which made the game a little bit closer, but things have changed considerably. A.J. Happ did not have it. The bullpen doesn't look like they have it again. The offense for the Yankees, seeing how Tom Terrific does here, have a chance to come back despite being down by 10. We've seen glimpses of it yesterday, despite it being a 1-1 tie, and we've seen it today. They have scored 3 runs in this contest, though they're now down by 10. Stanton is behind 0-2. The 0-2 on the way. Fly ball to left. He's done it again. How far will this one fly? It flies further. A Stanton smash. So long, farewell. It's a 9-run ball game. And Tom Terrific does not have the good stuff today. That one was a bomb. The second one of the ball game for Stanton, and it's a 13-4 ball game. Yankees still alive and still have a pulse. Boy, oh boy, we've been waiting to see the Yankees swing for the fences for a while, and despite being down by 10, that's what they're doing. That was a crush job. So Gleyber Torres will be the batter, and he hits him on the back, and uh-oh. You wonder if there was intent on that. Home run, and then he hit the batter next. Uh-oh. Oh, that hit the side of his head. Oh, I hope he's okay. That is dangerous. Seaver knows better. So here's Gary Sanchez, who takes a strike. Nobody out here in the fourth. 13-4, Sox lead. And a pitch on the way. Popped them up behind the plate, and the lumberjack fella, Evan Gaddis, under this one, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius.
For the Yankees,
Average at 208 with 2 home runs and 7 runs batted in.
Gregorius.
A run is in, 1 out and 1 on. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Hammered high in the air to left field. Who's going to get to it? The answer is going to be nobody as Griffey slips and falls. Let's see if they'll score that run. He's going to third. The throw is thrown to third. He's going to score. It's 13-5. Miscues in the outfield led to that run and led to that ball falling in. Griffey gave it his best, but not able to get to it. It's an 8-run lead now for the Sox. And the batter now will be Luke Voigt, who had bombed the left field his last time up. I mean, the left center into the bleacher creatures, which is rare territory. He's 1 for 1 today, fouls it away behind 0-2, 1 out, couple of runs in, the man's at second. 13-5 is the score, and there's a strike 3 call, and Luke can't believe it. And he knew it too. Strikeout number 2 for Seaver. Let's take a look at the pitch sequence here as Aaron Judge comes to bat. Good morning, good afternoon, good night as Seaver. Well, no, that's Aaron Hicks, not Aaron Judge, my mistake. Hicks hit a home run to left his last time up before the rain delay came. He fouls that one away, 0-1. Hey. 0-2. The pitch to Hicks. There's a line drive deep to right field. That ball is carrying well. It's gone. He's done it again. It's a ball game. It's 13-7. Sox lead the Yankees. Another home run. Another couple of runs on the board. And the Yankees are inching closer. And Tom Seaver does not seem to have it today. With the weather and all, yeah, he just can't get the key out. That ball was a wrister into right field, and nobody can do anything but just sit and watch that ball fly out. And now the batter is Gardner, who fouls it away, strike 1. 0-2 is Gardner's record today. 13-7. 2 outs, base is empty, a couple of runs in this inning. There's a fly ball to left. Oh, the Yankees are hitting the ball today, aren't they? Caught by Henderson, side retired, but the Sox making the Yankees score a few more runs. And at the end of 4, it's 13-7. Sox lead the Yanks.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop,
Barry Larkin leads off here in the 5th inning of play and rips the first pitch deep into the night. So long, farewell, he's done it again. Leadoff home run, 14-7 Sox lead. Number 6 of the year for Larkin, and fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Oh, Barry Larkin, this bud's for you. He is indeed a Yankee killer. He's hit a home run in all 3 weekend games. That was no chip shot, folks. That was a long home run. Here's Evan Gattis. There's action in the Sox bullpen, by the way, as Gavin tattoos one to left. And that one is gone. So long, farewell. And another run on the board as the Sox go back to back. And it's a 15-7 ball game. And homer number 3 for Gattis. And once again, fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Evan Gattis, this bud's for you. So just when the Yankees are climbing closer, the White Sox respond and score to go even further, if that makes any sense. Here's Roberto Alomar. On the ground to short. Didi's got it. There's out number 1. Well, there's A.J. Happ, and he just did not have it. And after the rain delay, he didn't have anything. Here's Mattingly. Good day for Mattingly today. 2 for 3, 2 doubles, and an RBI. Mattingly on the ground, foul. Late on that swing, but able to fight it off. 0-1. On the ground to first. Who's covering first? Nobody. Bolt runs it down. 2 down in the 5th. Here's Ken Griffey Jr. with a single RBI and a run. A little nubbler to the catcher. Sanchez gets his man side retired, but not before the Sox go back-to-back and score 2 more runs at the middle of the 5th, halfway through. Sox 15, Yankees 7. We're now going to pause for station identification.
This is WON Brooklyn.
I'm gonna leave a note for her, and when she comes to, she'll see it, she'll read it, and she'll definitely go to the address that I stated on the note. And when she does go to that area, you'll be able to signal you to do the mission that I assigned you. Where are evil people?
Back here at the stadium, Michael Andujar will lead off here in the bottom of the 5th with his club down 15-7. Yours truly, Jonathan Rios. Glad you join us for White Sox Baseball 19, powered by MLB The Show 19 here on WON Sports. Final game of this 3-game Battle of the Bronx series. There's a fly ball in the center. Ken Griffey Jr. under this one makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Wednesday will be our next WON Gamecast between the Sox and the Royals. Final game of a 3-game set from the old stadium. And just a reminder, the countdown to Supergirl 8 and Superwoman 2 is moving fast. May 18th, Supergirl 8 will premiere. After that, Superwoman 2 will premiere. So you don't want to miss it here on WON. In the end of the 7th inning, we'll give you both teasers for both films. So, who's the batter? I'm trying to see. I can't see. It looks like Aaron Judge, who pops the first pitch up into left field. Can of corn for Henderson under this one. Makes the catch for the second out of the 5th. So, now bring up Giancarlo Stanton, who has hit 2 home runs, long shots, to keep the Yankees into this ball game. Seaver trying to keep Stanton off the plate here, delivers a strike, 0-1. Isn't it a crowd cheering MVP to Stanton? There's a shallow pop fly to center, coming on is Griffey Jr. And for Seaver, it's been a long time. Got a 1-2-3 inning. End of 5, 15-7, Sox lead. Top of the 6th, and Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, who's had a good day today with a big home run and a single, leads off here in the 6th. On the ground to first, 1 pitch, 1 out. Ricky Henderson, the batter now, 1 for 3 with a single and a run. On the ground to short. 2 pitches, 2 out. Here's the big hurt. Frank Thomas, who's had himself quite a day today. A 2-home-run day. This was his last home run. A big home run to right center. That drove in a couple of more runs. And boy, he's just been everywhere today. He's starting to get hot, folks, no question about it. No easy has to platoon between DH and first base with Mattingly. But so far in this series, he's been fantastic. To short, 3 pitches and an easy 1-2-3 inning by the Yankee bullpen. Middle of the 6th, it remains the Sox 15 and the Yankees 7. Gleyber Torres was hit by the pitch his last time up. He's 0 for 1 today. 15-7, Sox lead here in the 6th inning. Yankees trying to get some more runs. There's a flicker to right. Can of corn for Reggie under this one. Makes the catch for out number 1. So, the batter now is Gary Sanchez, who has struck out and has popped out here today. 0 for 2. He steps in with 1 out and nobody on base. 8-run deficit for the Yankees. Foul back, strike 1. The 0-1 by Seaver. Another foul ball. Seaver's got to be careful. He throws another one, and Sanchez may want to hit that one out. The 0-2, he will get nothing today. He strikes out. There are 2 down here in the 6th. That is the 3rd strikeout of the ball game for Tom Terrific. The franchise delivers his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Look at that delivery. So, the batter will be Didi Gregorius. With 2 outs and the base is empty. Takes a strike down the pipe, 0-1. Didi, 1 for 2 with a double and a run. The 0-1 on the way. Popped him up, but no place to go. It goes into the stands for strike 2. And Seaver strikes out 2 in a row. Didi's retired. So are the Yankees. At the end of 6 is the Sox 15 and the Yankees 7. 15-16-0 for the White Sox. 7-6-1 for the Yankees. It's been all Sox, but the Yankees have fought back. Something we did not see on Friday and not much well, they did yesterday, that 1 home run, but with more runs than this, we have not seen, and it's an 8-run deficit, but they could come back sincerely. Wade Boggs will be the batter against Adam Otavio. I hope I'm saying his name right. Boggs today 1 for 3 with a single back in the 2nd. Mark Melanson in the Yankee bullpen just in case. That's underway here in the top of the 7th inning. Boggs creams one to right. You could bring out the tape measure on that one. Long gone. So long, farewell. Wade Boggs with a solo bomb in the first pitch he sees. Makes it a 9-run lead. His 8th of the year, 16-7 Sox. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Wade Boggs, this bud's for you. Another home run on the board for the Sox. They keep hitting home runs like this, Major League Baseball is going to run out of baseballs. Here's Barry Larkin.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Larkin the first, out number 1. Where's Evan Gaddis, who's had himself quite a night. A double and 2 home runs. Subbing in for Mike Piazza, getting the Sunday rest. Evan has just crushed his third. You can dial up on that one. So long, farewell, have a day. Evan Gaddis with 3 home runs today. A 4-hit day total. And the Sox are back up by 10. It's 17-7. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Evan Gaddis, we have a whole case of buds for you. 3 home run day. How about that?
Your attention, please.
Wow. And a bullpen coming on again. Mark Melanson will come in the pitch for the Yankees. Well, this Yankee bullpen absolutely has been tattooed throughout all 3 games. Roberto Alomar, switch-hitter, batting left-handed now, leads off with a fly ball to left. And is out number 2 recorded.
The first baseman, number 23.
Coming up Don Mattingly. Take a look at this fly ball out. Zach Britton in the bullpen. Boy, the Yankees bullpen has been a death nail for this Yankee team. Into center field, well hit. Hicks is there, side retired. It's time to stretch here in the new stadium with the Sox gaining a couple of more runs on the board. They're up by 10, 17-7 in the middle of the 7th. Well, Luke Voigt will lead off here in the 7th inning. If you just joined us, it was a close ball game, 6-3, but then the rains came. A 30-minute rain delay, and then A.J. Happ came in and just did not have it. And the Yankees have fought back, but again, the Yankee bullpen has not been able to do anything. There's a line drive catch by Mattingly at right field. Record the first out of the 7th. Aaron Hicks now the batter. 2 for 2 with 2 home runs. That's up there for ball 1, and Hicks staring not at Seaver, but staring in a funny way. Fly ball down the right field line toward the corner and foul. Popped up down the left field line. Henderson under this one makes the catch for out number 2 here in the 7th. So, now bring up Brett Gardner. 294 average, no home runs, and 2 runs batted in. Seaver center the vote here, delivers the 2-out delivery, strike, 0-1. Oh, 1. Popped them up third base side. Easy play for Boggs. Under this one, makes the catch, side retired. At the end of 7 from the new stadium, the Sox 17 and the Yankees 7. We're now going to pause for station identification and a preview of Supergirl 8 and Superwoman 2.
This is WON Brooklyn.
Oh boy, when will she ever learn? I am unbeatable. I am unstoppable. She can't kill me. The only person that's going to go down is her. 6 feet under.
You're the one behind all of the crime in Chicago, not me. I'm not your ordinary superheroine. You can't just... You can't...
Back at New Yankee Stadium, yours truly, Jonathan Rios, got joined us for Sox 19 Baseball, powered by MLB The Show 19 on WON Channel 9 YouTube. The Sox are up by 10. We're here in the 8th inning, and Ken Griffey Jr. leads off the 8th and rips one base hit through the shift. He's got himself possibly a double. The ball is bobbled in right field, and he slides in safely. It's going to be a single and possibly an error. And it will be. And now bring up Reggie Jackson. Hit his 16th home run earlier today, a 3-run shot. Man's at second, nobody out. Into left. That will not be caught. Griffey had to hold on at third because he didn't know if that ball was going to be caught or not. His second and third and nobody out. Boy, this offense for the Sox has been lethal. We've heard the old saying their slogan is revenge after getting swept by the Mariners in the NALCS. Henderson gets a hold of that one. You can say so long farewell to that one. Oh, look at Ricky pimp it out. A 3-run home run. And it's now 20-7 Sox. And that's home run number 8 for Ricky. Oh, he knew he got that one, folks. That's what we've been waiting for. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Ricky Henderson, this bud's for you. Oh, he knew it. He knew it, man. What a shot by Ricky. And now it's Frank Thomas. 20-7 Sox lead. The Yankee bullpen implodes again. Base hit to right. And the massacre is on.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's Wade Boggs. Boggs hit a bomb into the alleyway in right field. Base hit to right center again. And still nobody out in the 8th. And right now the Sox are looking at records here, if the onslaught continues.
Number 4, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Barry Larkin will now be the batter. And how long will this pitcher be in this game? That's a pretty good question. Here's Barry Larkin, who homered in this game. First and second, nobody out. A couple of runs already in. To right field, that won't be caught. At least one run will score. Second and third occupied, still nobody out. It's 21-7. So it was again another close game. Has turned into a laugher. And the White Sox, I think it's safe to say, have this series and a sweep in the bag. But here's Evan Gattis. We could be looking at history here. He's hit 3 home runs in this contest against the Yankees, but he'll be facing Tommy Cahill. Gattis a perfect 4 for 4. There's still nobody out here in the 8th inning. And here's what he did his last time up. A no-doubter home run in the 3rd inning. He knew it when he watched it and just walked. You know he was taking it downtown. So here he is, with a chance to make history here with 2 men on and nobody out. Whoa! Tommy blew that one by him. 0-1. The 0-1. High drive. There it is, and there it goes. Number 4, forget it. So long, farewell. 3-run bomb. Oh, did he hit that one? His 5th of the year. His 4th of the game. 3 RBI shot. 24-7 Sox. What more can you say? But hey, fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets home run? Hey, Evan Gaddis, this bud's for you. Give him another case, will you? My goodness, what a shot. Imagine subbing in for Piazza, and he has a 4-home run night. Alomar will now be the batter, and torques one into left center field. Make a right center. Hicks coming on, makes the catch, and a sarcastic cheer from the fans as that's the first out of the 8th.
The first baseman, number 23, John Mattingly.
Don Mattingly now be the batter. 1 out, base is empty. A ton of runs have scored again. Into left center field, well hit. Hicks going back on the track at the wall. It is off the wall. And Mattingly's got another double to his resume today. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Boy, this team could hit, man. Here's Ken Griffey, and they're relentless, especially against the bullpen of the Yankees. If you've seen the first 2 games, yesterday was different. Johnny Cueto was just spectacular. Flooper in the left. Can of corn for Gardner, and there's 2 outs. Sox could not score against Johnny Cueto until the 7th and 8th inning. And then all hell broke loose because the Yankee bullpen couldn't do the job. Reggie grounds one to second. Side retire, but more runs, more home runs come in. Middle of the 8th, Sox 24, Yankees 7. Miguel Andujar will be the batter, 304 average, 3 home runs, and 6 runs batted in. What a ball game for the Sox offense again, despite a struggling Tom Seaver. Don't let those 7 runs fool you. He's worked a lot as Evan Gaddis had himself a pretty big night. Makes the catch. And I'll tell you what, Evan Gaddis, he may be lurking in the 9th. Aaron Judge is the batter. Because of the way the Sox are in the ball against the Yankee bullpen, we may see something else here. We shall see, but we don't jinx it because sometimes they happen, sometimes they don't. But the way the Sox are hitting the bullpen of the Yankees, I mean, anything's possible. There it is again. There's that man making the catch. Evan Gaddis, 2 putouts in a row, 2 down in the 8th. Giancarlo Stanton, 2 for 3 today with 2 home runs and 2 runs batted in. Steps in here in the 8th. And fouls it back, strike 1. He tried to bid for his 3rd, won't get it, 0-2. 0-2 delivery, and Seaver gets his ground ball. Mattingly tags first, side retired. At the end of 8, it's 24-7. Sox lead the Yankees. Ricky Henderson will lead off here. Boy, he hit a big home run, a three-run shot, and boy, did he pimp it well, didn't he? He even wanted to do that to his old team for a long time. To right field. Judge makes the catch. 1 down in the 9th. And the batter will be Frank Thomas, who's had a 2 home run day. Long day for both clubs, especially when you add the 30-minute rain delay. Base hit to right. What a day for the Big Hurt. A brilliant day for the big man. It's a hot shot single.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade.
Having a Wade Boggs. Boggs hits it a ton to right field. Way back on the outfielders. It's gone, and he's done it again. So long, farewell, Wade Boggs. 2-run home run, his 9th of the year, and it's now 26-7 Sox. And the fans are starting to get up and leave. Well, maybe not, because that man is lurking. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run? Hey, Wade Boggs is bud for you for the second time today. Here's Barry Larkin, but he'll be facing Chad Green.
For the Yankees.
But all eyes will be on Evan Gattis. He is approaching fast if the Sox continue to hit the ball well. Only 1 out recorded. 2 runs are coming to score. There's a high pop-up down the right side. It'll stay in the yard, and there's out number 2. And here comes that man. Evan Gattis with a 4-home run afternoon. This was his 4th to right field, a no-doubter. Brought in more than 1 run, and here we are with a chance to see history. He's hit 4 home runs. He's not thinking about number 5 in this contest, is he? Into right field. Judge is going back to the wall. He has done it. Evan Gattis, a 5-home run game. History at Yankee Stadium. In an improbable fashion, a 5-home run day for Evan Gattis. Unbelievable. 27-7 Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Evan Gattis. Let's get you a whole truckload of buds. And he gets a standing ovation from the opposing club stadium. How about that? It's a 20-run lead. And Alomar continues the onslaught with a gapper in the left center. A double for Roberto.
Now batting, the first baseman, John.
5-home run game for Evan Gattis against the Yankees. That is remarkable. Subbing in for Mike Piazza, and he does that. You can't write that, folks. Not even in gaming. Matterly grounds one up the middle base hit. Let's see if they'll set Alomar. They will. He'll easily score. It's 28-7. And the Sox are 2 runs away from making history again, scoring possibly 30 runs in 1 game. Doesn't happen that often, not even in gaming, but we are seeing history offensively by this club. Here is Ken Griffey. He's a perfect candidate to try to drive in the 2 runs to hit 30. He's had a pretty good day today, 2 for 6 with 2 singles and an RBI and 2 runs scored. Chad Green with the pitch to Griffey. There it goes! And history has been made again. The Sox have scored their 30th run in 1 game. So long, farewell, and it came off the bat of the kid. His 14th of the year, and his 30-7 Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Once again, Ken Griffey Jr., this is bud for you. "30 years and counting, he remains a Yankee killer." 30-7.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher, Devin Betances, will come in to pitch.
Number 68.
So not only are the real Yankees, real life Yankees having issues, the video game Yankees are having issues. Here's Reggie Jackson.
Now batting, right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
This will end the inning. Right back to Betances, side retired. We've seen two history-making situations. The Sox scoring 31s in a run game, and Gaddis with his 5th home run of the game. Middle of the 9th, Sox 30, Yankees 7. Well, Gleyber Torres will lead off to hope that the White Sox make it the Yankees. Had the biggest miracle in sports. A huge comeback. They're down 30-7. They are 3 outs away from getting swept at home. Right to Alomar, 1 down. And a reminder, Wednesday, final game of a 3-game series between the Sox and the Royals will have a for you here on W.O.N Channel 9 YouTube Wednesday, powered by MLB The Show 19. Gary Sanchez, the batter, fouls the straight back, strike 1. The pitch to Gary Sanchez, another strike. Well, Seaver, in the beginning of this ball game, the early going was struggling, but he has been smooth sailing ever since. Fly ball into left center, can of corn for Griffey Jr. Who's under this one, makes the catch, and the Yankees are down to their final out of the ball game. Well, it wasn't a Yankee series. It was not them. They tried to come back in the last 2 games. They will fall short again. Of course, today is completely different. He did score 7 runs, but they're getting tattooed here. 30-7 as Didi drills one to right. Way back, and that ball is gone. Solo home run for Didi Gregorius. It will not matter. It's 30-8, but nevertheless, it's a long home run for Didi. He absolutely tattooed it against his former spring training team. It's a 30-8 ball game, and it's not a big deal, obviously, because when you get creamed like the Sox are right now, I mean the Yankees are, and you take what you can get, and that's exactly what the Yankees are doing. They get 1 run back. Not that it'll make any difference, but they'll take that home run anyway. So, Luke Voigt will now be the batter. Another home run hit by the Yankees in this contest is 30-8. There's a strike, 0-1. It's now a 22-run lead for the Sox. If that makes any difference. And now the Yankees are down not only to their final out, but their final strike. Tom Seaver with the delivery. Another foul ball. We'll do it again. Oh, to the Luke. Line to third. Boggs got it. This game's over. The Sox beat the Yankees 30-8 and sweep the series. And now we'll get set to go across the street for 3 against the NL Central Division rivals, the Kansas City Royals. Tom Seaver gets the win. Evan Gaddis, no question about it, the player of the game with 5 home runs in 1 game. Everybody did their part, and it tallies the final score. The Sox 30 and the Yankees 7. Our next game cast will be Wednesday, back at the stadium against the Kansas City Royals. Until then, yours truly, Jonathan Rios, signing off for Sox Baseball. Sox sweep the Yankees and win it today, 30-8. So long, everybody.
This is WON Brooklyn.